I am a big lover of video games. I'm a big collector of video games. I'm a big player of video games. And through the year 2025, I've been adding video games to my collection left and right. I bought a lot of stuff that I just wanted for my collection in general, and a lot of stuff I want to play, have played, or will play in the future. Despite all of this final game I've bought will be the last one. Not just for 2025, but for 2026 probably as well. I've decided to shut down my video game buying, my video game collecting for the coming year, and that has a very simple reason. I'll get into that later. Before we come to my final game that I've bought, I bought a few more that I want to show you. A video game store around me here, one of my favorites, will be shutting down by mid-December 2025, and I'm pretty bummed about that. For years I went in there always looking for the games I'm looking for and rarely actually finding it. There were a few instances of me finding exactly what I wanted. I was looking for Yakuza 6 for a long time. One day I went into the store, found it, and left with it. That's what's great about video game stores. You go in, you grab the game, you go out. I love this store and it's shutting down. A very good reason, like the owner wants to spend more time with his family. Admirable reasons to switch jobs, go into a different direction, and that's something I will be doing in 2026 as well. But I wanted to leave him with a bit of a goodbye gift, buying some games that I'd been looking at and never bought. Sadly, by the time I went there, a lot of the stock had already shifted to other collectors, to big buyers that were buying in bulk and so on. So a lot of people picked out the raisins and I got left with the scrap in the end. I picked up Monster Hunter Freedom for the PSP. This has been one I've been wanting to buy for years. Ever since I wanted to start the Monster Hunter series, the PSP game had been high on my list and just never did it. €5, not a bad deal if you ask me. And here I got 2 DS games, English Training and just English for elementary school over here. As you may know, I'm an English teacher. I'm always interested in checking out English learning software, books, and so on. So I added these to the collection just to check out what are the English learning strategies in there. Maybe I can learn something from that as a teacher. Who knows? So I'll be checking these out, €5 a piece. Happy to add these to the collection as well. I went to a Christmas market last week, and when we went home there was a kindergarten having their own little Christmas market, including a flea market, and this is a game I picked up. I've been looking for this for quite a while as well, but never pulled the trigger on eBay, and that is Marbles Balance Challenge. This is Corowinpa Part 2 on the Wii. The first was Corowinpa Marble Challenge, Marble Mania, and this is the sequel. You know, Wii remote, you control your ball through a labyrinth, kind of like Monkey Ball, actually. So for the European release, they added 100 extra levels using the balance board. I no longer own a balance board. I cannot play these, I think. But I have a friend of mine, she's a big fan of this game. She played this as a child. So I picked it up, maybe we can play together in the future. These were some of the used cheap games I picked up, and this is the last new game, at least, I will be buying in 2026. Well, new relatively speaking. This is Dragon Quest III, the HD 2D remake, a game I've wanted for a long time. I ordered it, they put a big ugly sticker in the front, tried to peel it off, but it doesn't really bother me. I want to unpack this and play this. This is one of the best looking HD 2D games in my opinion. Octopath Traveler, they all look a bit ugly compared to this. However, it was always over €50 and it never dropped down in price, and now for Black Friday sale I got it for $35.99. Finally picked that up. Dragon Quest III is apparently one of the best JRPGs of all time. I've never played it and I've been wanting to play this now that this beautiful new edition has come out. remakes of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 have come out as well. So I picked this up as my final goodbye to buying video games. I want to give you a quick update on why that's happening. Next year, I will be focusing on building my business. I have an English business. I'm self-employed. However, I want to shift some things around, focus my energy on other areas, which will mean that my income will be decreasing dramatically in at least the next half year or so. So I have to seriously cut back on video game buying. Luckily, I've bought tons of games, and there are tons of games I have not played yet, tons of games I want to play, so this may be a blessing in disguise. I have decided that I can't just go out and buy video games anymore all the time, because it's my hobby. I love it. It motivates me to go out and buy new games. So in order to motivate myself to stay disciplined and keep working on my business in the next year, even on days where I don't have appointments and I just have to do my checklist and nobody's checking on me, I want to stay focused. So I will be combining the video game buying that I want to do to achieving goals in the business for myself. That's my buying strategy. You have to hold me accountable to this one. If you see me buying video games without having achieved any goals, like if you see me, ask in the comments, have you achieved your monthly goals? Have you achieved your quarterly goals to buy this video game? And I will be, forced to give you the answer to that one. So hold me accountable. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have you played any of these games? Are you a fan of the Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake? Have you built a business before? It will be a scary, exciting year 2026 for me, and I hope to see you all again over in the next year. See you next time.